Good morning, all. I am welcoming the panel members and guests for my presentation. Uh, I'm Keerthipati Kumar on behalf of my co-authors, Ms. Zainab Alma'awali, Mr. Naseeb Mubarak, Mr. Krishan Sharma. We are going to present the title called Framework for Implementation of Sustainable Green Information Technology in Library Digitalization. Coming to my outline of the presentation, it's abstract, continues the introduction, literature survey, proposed architecture, framework for sustainable green information technology, conclusion and references. Coming to the abstract, the green library, also known as a sustainable library, is a relatively new concept for the gaining the popularity among the libraries. The Green Library Revolution is an organization of academics, libraries, governments, and education campuses committed to greening libraries and reducing the environmental degradation. We are going to focus on this paper to examine how green information technology works by conducting a digitalization experiment in library services, and we proposed a framework for green computing access to library services among the various categories of the cloud computing that results in energy saving. It is also focused on the efficiency of the green information technology instruments in library services and their widespread adoption in modern days. Coming to the introduction part, we know that humans are constantly degrading our beautiful environment, causing problems such as global warming and climate changes. When we consider challenges like global warming and climate changes, we really do not think of library resources. However, libraries use a lot of energy to provide their services and thus contribute to the problem. So, green library concepts are becoming more popular, and by properly designing a green library, we can reduce the harmful impact of the environment while also improving the environment inside the library. In general, facilities include hardware, software, and communication links between the various libraries to facilitate the sharing of common resources, particularly in the library networks and the library resource process. And the objectives of this papers is to explore how we can transfer libraries into green libraries, and to address the role of green information technology GIT, to emphasize the importance of green information technology in transforming academic libraries into green libraries, to address the operation and practices of the green library for cost and energy saving. These are the main objectives for my the research paper. So coming to the literature survey, we have read for so many journals. Already it was published in so many international and popular journals. So in that we have taken a few. The first one, Chaudhary Gigi, in his paper he explained that the digitalization development in library services protection system, the workspace, which may be further broken up into server rooms with air condition and adequate offices, conference rooms, and etc. for the infrastructures. He mainly focused on the what type of infrastructure they are using in the library. And coming to the next point, then Kurbangulu and Bostani in their research work about green libraries, libraries could use a variety of tactics to promote green strategies and educate their users about the benefits of the green infrastructure, according to the report. So here the authors has focused only for the green infrastructure. That is means the library containing exhibits, periodicals, and library programs, all of which are relevant to being green. Libraries can help people organize their strategic thinking and abilities to prevent printing materials, make better use of cloud computing services. So he has focused mainly what type of digitalization service we can use and we can avail in the library to save the resources, to protect the environmental. And coming to our proposed architecture, libraries have many reasons to become green, including rising energy prices and usage, a rise in consumer interest in ecological friendly products and services, and heightened public expectations for fulfilling environmental obligations and compliance requirements. The independent variable and dependent variable in this study are depicted in the diagram below. The independent variable will have an effect on the dependent variable and are interconnected. Then coming to this a conceptual framework. So already I have told you that independent variable and dependent variable. You can take the independent variable. In independent variable, mainly it will go for the conservation of energy. In the conservation of energy, we can do that the energy savings and efficiency of resource usage and increasing natural environmental exposure. And coming to the recycling, environmental loads reduction, ensuring global sustainable development. So this is called the independent variable. So coming to the dependent variable, it is a friendly, finally we need that friendly environment library. So that's why always the independent variable and dependent variable are the interconnected. So just then only we can get the friendly environment library, and we can save the resources also. And coming to the framework for sustainable green information technology, infrastructure for green information technology incorporates an environmental viewpoints. It creates a detailed plan. It covers more ground when it comes to the green information technology, and it puts a new initiative into action. So coming to this picture, the green ICT practices, in this we have the faster data processing. So it is related to design server mitigation, that is a scalable. And second one, integrate the life cycle of the server with the technology cycle. So in this what is the benefit we can get? So improve the energy efficiency and performance without investment, and hardware can be resold to less demanding customers by vendors. So we can utilize whatever the old hardware and expired hardware, so we can resell to the others, so those who are lesser grade, and those who can sell their hardware to utilize for someone. And we can make sure that 24 into 7 a server availability using this green ICT practice. If you practice this, we can able to save a lot of energy, lot of resources in a library. That is the main intention of this diagram. And coming to the next flow diagram, it's a green design. How we can go for the green design? The green computing refers to the effective use of resources in information technology and information sciences infrastructure and computing. The effectiveness of the green computing places an emphasis on reducing potentially harmful environmental impact. We can also achieve the financial feasibility. The term green technology refers to a broad range of topics. It's including sustainable digital services and eco-friendly services and recycled products and alternate methods of generating and using the electricity. So coming to this green design, we can see this green manufacture of computers. So how we can do the green manufacture of computers? So the intelligent way of using computers, how we can intelligently we can use that one. We can upgrade whatever we have. We can upgrade the system. Instead of purchasing new hardware, we can upgrade our existing hardware, and we can try to reuse that one. That is, this is the intelligent ways to using computers. So if it is again is worse, so you can dispose. How we can dispose? You dispose materials, you can reprocess that one. You can design some new, just you can whatever the components are available, you can take it out that components, you can design for the new hardware. So otherwise you can donate that for any institutions or any other lesser people. So that in that way we can save our environment, because if you are going for always a new hardware, the existing hardware you can put it down, or it is not usable. So we can able to we are not able to do anything for the environment. So if you are keep on reusing that one, at least we can save some energy. If you are new hardware, if you are purchasing, so for that we need to consume a lot of lot of power, and so much a lot of power and buildings. So this is the thing. So whatever the hardware we have, we can intelligently we can try to reusable, that one. So our framework is, our design is saying like that, so we can utilize the existing hardware existing, so the green manufacturing of computers. So that means we can reuse the existing hardware. And green use relies on using computers and other information systems in an environmentally friendly way by lowering their energy consumption. So this is the main point you need to focus on this. And green disposal refers to the refurbishing and recycling of outdated or discarded electronic devices. So before I have explained that, so we can refurbish that one, just you can utilize that one. So what is that, you can design the computers, and you can use the servers and cooling equipments. So that means you can save a lot of energy. So the goal of green manufacturing is to develop the way to produce computers, electronic equipments and other related subsystems with little or no influence on the environment. So finally, the emphasis of recycling e-waste is supported by the ethical consideration in the empirical research into green libraries. So coming to the conclusion part, the challenges of sustainable development that today's entrepreneurs must simultaneously overcome force them to be proactive in more than just the economic realm. So in addition to being an expensive to maintain, computers and related infrastructure such as data centers are very expensive to manage, that one, are also bad for the environment because of their carbon emission. With today's increased environmental awareness, green computing lessens the detrimental consequences of ICT on sustainability. The paper provided recommendations for the most effective use of the newest technologies while summarizing some of the helpful practices. Instead of only searching for the financial incentive like cost minimizing, cloud providers need to significantly increase the use of renewable energy sources while reducing the electricity consumption of clouds. Then finally, the green ICT sustainability addresses problems like using renewable energy sources to power data centers, reducing e-waste, designing energy efficient hardware and middleware and software, running multiple operating systems via virtualization, and informing customers to encourage them to make green decisions. So these are the basic steps we can encourage the stakeholders to utilize the digital systems, so we can able to save our energy. Then we can at least we can give some, at least our side ourselves we can provide, we can help to reducing the natural resources. And these are the references I have taken for my paper. And thank you for attending this, thank you for my present, thank you for listening my presentation. If you have any doubts, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you very much for the panel members and organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.